are a few things that I wish I knew before I started doing pixel paintings. First is angle brushes. It is a million times easier to make a straight line than with like a straight edge brush. Always double count your grid before you start painting because you might have one too many or not enough pixels and you won't realize until it's too late. And yes, I know this from personal experience. Get a bunch of tiny little containers to keep your paint in instead of just leaving it on the palette. I personally think it looks a million times better if you extend the painting onto the edge of the canvas instead of just doing a plain color, but that's just me. Listening to music or a podcast or a movie while you're spending 10 to 20 hours on one painting makes it way less boring. I always draw out my grid in pencil instead of pen or marker in case I mess up, and I also prefer to put a really thin layer of primer in between the grid and the paint so that the grayish color of the pencil doesn't mix with the paint. And lastly, this is especially true for beginners, but have so much patience with yourself. It takes a lot of practice to get to a point where you're proud of every piece you're making, so don't beat yourself up if it's not turning out exactly how you want at the beginning. Just take your time, do your best, and have fun.